Hi, Elizabeth. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Hi, Siddharth. Good
I'm
to be
great.
here.
I'm great. It's good to catch up with you from the previous chat. So I just wanted to get to just get to where we first were from the last time. Is like in general, how was the year 2020 considering the pandemic and all that?
Well, the truth is, my year 2020 was great. It was the best year for me. I
Wow.
know a lot of people have lost their families due to COVID-19, but um, I was just I was happy for myself and for my family because the thing that I've been praying for came true. I had my son. I gave birth to my son in June last year, so it was the best year for me, considering the pandemic. So whether there was pandemic or not, I was gonna have my baby, and I thank God that I delivered my baby safe, and he was healthy and he was heavy too. So yeah, I was blessed.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful way of looking at it. Okay, all right. In terms of uptrend, what have been your highs and lows?
Let's start with the highs on uptrend. Um, I'll, I'll, I'll enumerate the thing in general. So number one, I think the high and genuine engagement of the people, of the users in the community, in the platform. So I think that's one of the best things in uptrend. And yeah, and it's also genuine. We, the spams have significantly reduced.
Hmm.
From when I started, there were lots of spammers, but
Hmm.
then towards the end of the year, it's greatly reduced. So when most users joined hand in hand together in fighting or battling the spams on the platform, that was also one of the highs of uptrend. And also remember when the price or the value of one up increased enormously, like when was that? September or October? That was one of the highs of a trend, and I was like, wow, my one up tokens increased in amount. It's like, oh, I can cash this in, but I wasn't able to because I didn't know how to. So I kept it, and until now I still have my one up token. So yeah, so my lows on uptrend was I think I can say my inactivity. I've been inactive on uptrend since giving birth to my baby, and that's understandable.
Hmm.
Because my priority is my baby, but
Hmm.
before I gave birth to him, I was very active on uptrend, and also I was what do you call this, a staff or a member of Uptrend University. So my engagement in the platform was mainly for Uptrend University, and I was blessed to be part of that. So, well, in saying that, there's really no lows in Uptrend for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what are your expectations of uptrend going forward?
Well, I'm optimistic, so I'll say if people will hold on to their tokens, Uptrend will go forward, will move forward. I'm very optimistic. So, and optimistic, but I really don't know much about cryptocurrency. So I don't know how these things work. But what I can understand is if people hold on to their tokens, to their one up tokens, and then the value of one up will increase, and so there will
Hmm.
be higher engagement of people in the platform, and people will also be interested to join Uptrend. So I think that would be that would be the way for Uptrend to move forward. If people will continue to love Uptrend no matter what, whether the price of one up is low, 0.00001 or something, or one, or 0.1, regardless of the price of token, if people will still genuinely engage and be part of this community, then yes, it will move forward.
Okay. All right. On a final note, like, what are your like goals for this year and beyond?
Okay, my goals for this year, actually, so my baby is already 7.5 months old, and I'm thinking of
Oh,
putting him in childcare, or maybe leave him to his dad for the time being, when I go to work. So my goal is going back to work so that I can save money again. Save money because my husband and I still want to have another baby, and
oh,
if you don't know it, my baby was a product of IVF. So
oh.
he's an IVF baby, and we spent so much money for him. So he was really precious, literally. So
Mm.
yeah. So we want another one. Hopefully, this year, mid June again, we'll start again. And God willing, baby DJ will have a sibling next year. So
Oh.
that's one of my goals. Go back to work to save, and
Mm.
also to save so I can I can travel, who knows, in Nigeria or wherever, or in America, especially if there will be a reduction of cases, COVID-19 cases. So hopefully, the world, the globe will um, will get rid of that coronavirus. Then we can go anywhere we want to, you know. So that's my goal. And also, uh, yeah, be active on Uptrend again. That's my goal. I'm really, uh, a I'm a person that doesn't really look forward that much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, see myself 5 years or 10 years from now. I live in the moment. I live in the present. So, yeah. So mostly it's always short term goals. If you know what I
Okay.
mean.
Yes. Well, all I got to say that I'm sure God will grant you your wishes, and as long as you are true to yourself and all that, you'll definitely be fine. And as usual, great chatting to you once again, and hope to see you again in the future.
Thank you, Sita. Yes. Thank you so much for having me in your show. Appreciate it.